Today, I'm going to be covering some woodworking projects that 1. Don't require you to be a master craftsman, 2. Don't require $40,000 worth of tools, and 3. Are the most sellable and most profitable projects that I've come across. We're going to start with talking about this toilet ladder shelf deal, whatever you want to call it. Not quite sure what to call it, but a ladder that sits over the toilet. This item is perfect for storing your bathroom essentials like your toiletries, towels, and bathroom decor of your choosing. It's built with 1x4 for the legs, and it has a 15-degree angle on the bottom of each leg, and that gives it stability. And at the top, right here against the wall, it has what I call a back cut, or a long of a 15-degree angle. And it's not as hard as it looks to get that angle right. So let me demonstrate that for you. Take your stock and your speed square, and you'll notice these numbers across the edge of your speed square that go 1 through 90. Locate your 15, make a mark to help reference. You'll see pivot written on your square here on the corner. Use that edge to pivot your square until your 15 lines up with the edge of your 1x4. Scribe the other side of your square here. Cut this out at your saw. If you have a miter saw, then no worries. You can just cut this angle at the miter box. Let me show you how to get your back 15. Do the same method and line your edge up with your board. Here, you just mark on your board where that 15 is on your speed square. Pivot your square until you meet that mark you just made. Go ahead and scribe your line. This angle turns out to be 75 degrees. You can use a straight edge to finish this line. This angle is difficult on a miter saw, so use a circular saw. This item has a height of 68 inches and a width of 23.5 inches. And the standard clearance for a toilet is typically 31 inches in height and 22 inches wide. The shelves on this item are 10 inches, 8 inches, and 6 inches, maximizing space for your items. This item is guaranteed to pack some big profit. I've seen it marked up on Etsy and online for upwards of $200, and the joinery is pretty cut and dry. It's just all square butt stock. There's no crazy miters or anything like that, and it's just screwed together as you can see here in the photo. So is this project worth building? I give it 2 thumbs up. Back in the bathroom, we have this rustic hanging shelf. This item has a rustic / farmhouse appeal and is extremely popular right now. It is made out of 3/4 inch stock, basically a 1x4. The dimensions are 18 inches in height and 16 inches in width and 3.5 inch depth. It has a natural fiber rope attached to it, and it hangs on a hook that is fastened to the wall. It's just a simple S hook, as it shows in this picture. It also has 3 shelves that are 13 inches wide for organization. Or you can just use it to hang your farmhouse decor on this wall shelf. I will definitely be building these in the near future. This one is marked at around $35 on Etsy, and I've seen them range anywhere from $25 upwards of $60. It's just a simple square butt style, fastened from the sides, and it just uses this natural fiber rope that's attached to the back of it, and it hangs right there on the wall, and it's a perfect piece for a bathroom if you ask me. I give this item A+. Right here we've got wooden rope baskets, and these things are a hot item going right now, especially during the fall holidays. Believe it or not, these baskets are made from one single fence picket. The sides are 5.5 inches wide by 12 inches in length. At each end on these sides, it has a 22.5 degree angle cut, 1.5 inches down from the top. You can see that in the picture here. Once you get those 22.5 degree angles cut, take and drill 2 holes 1 inch down from the top of the sides and 3 inches in from either side of it. Now take the remaining fence picket you cut your sides from and rip it into 1.5 inch pieces. Take those 1.5 inch strips and cut them down at the miter saw at 18 inches. Take 2 of the strips you cut and nail them on each side at the very top, flush to the top. Then you want to take and space the remaining pickets out 3/4 inch from each other and nail them around the sides of this basket. Next, you're going to want to take some 1/2 inch rope, natural fiber is pretty good, cut it into 18 inch pieces. Get 2 pieces at 18 inches. Put each end of the rope through one of the sides and tie it into a knot. Go to your other side and do the same thing, and you'll have yourself a farmhouse rustic basket.
Nice.
I saw these online for $55. I don't know if that was for the pair or for one, but still, 1 fence picket, a piece of rope, $55 for 2. Let's just say it's $25 for 1. That's some good profit. I will definitely be investing in building a shit ton of these this fall. I give this item 2 thumbs up. Psst. Hey, come here. Did you make it this far in the video? If so, thank you. Give me a comment in the comments to let me know that you made it this far. This next item is on my wife's wish list. This item is a controversial item around the globe and is a highly debated item. That item is this egg stand. Mostly seen in the UK, this item has made ripples in every kitchen around the world. Me personally, I like my eggs stored in that modern item we call an ice box, or just a refrigerator, or AKA fridge. And no, I'm not talking about that man who played for the 1985 Super Bowl champs, the Chicago Bears, Mr. William Perry, for all you NFL freaks out there. I'm just talking about the refrigerator. This item is 4 inches wide and 16 inches in length. The sides have this 22-degree angle cut on both sides of it, and it has this egg shape cut out of it. At the bottom, it has this little notch right here that gives it the resemblance of having feet. These particular egg stands have 14 holes cut out for the eggs.
What?
I know in the US, we sell eggs by the dozen or 2 dozen. Go fetch me a dozen eggs. Well, is this common somewhere else in the world? 14 eggs? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. So once you get it all put together, you can drill yourself 1.5 inch holes. I'm going to be drilling 12 holes because we buy 12 eggs, a dozen. You do it how you see fit. But I give this item an A+. I saw this on Etsy for $35, and it's probably $2 to $3 worth of material. That's pretty good profit margins, so definitely an A+ in my shop. I hope that this video has inspired you to get inside the shop and make some sawdust. Thanks for watching, guys.